All right, welcome back. In this episode, we are diving in to your conscious mind and your subconscious mind so that you can understand the difference between these two levels of your mind and utilize these two levels of your mind to your full advantage to help you to create a life beyond your wildest dreams. My name is Gianna Badot. I'm a one-on-one coach, certified hypnotherapist, meditation teacher, and guide. And if you'd like further support beyond this episode, make sure you grab access to the Rewired audio meditations linked in the notes below. There's over 50 Rewired meditations to help you tap into the power of your subconscious, stress less, and achieve more every single day just by pressing play on one of these beautiful meditation recordings designed specifically to help you rewire and tap into your subconscious mind. All right, let's dive in. So, what is the difference between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind? Most people don't even realize that they even have a subconscious mind. Often, when you think of your mind, you think you just have this one mind, you have a brain. Well, it doesn't actually work like that. You have two minds essentially. You have this conscious level mind, and you also have this sub level of the mind, the subconscious mind, which you can refer to even as your inner mind. Now, on a very basic level, your conscious mind is your analytical mind. It is the mind that you are using right now in this moment as you are listening to this episode. Your subconscious mind is not analytical. Your subconscious mind is feeling, it's intuitive. Your subconscious mind is imprinted with all of the memories and experiences and traumas that you've gone through throughout your entire life. And so these two levels of your mind operate in two different ways. So on a basic level, your subconscious mind is responsible for the everyday thinking and doing that you are doing and thinking every day. But your subconscious mind is actually the driving force that is running the show behind the scenes. Your subconscious mind is the blueprint of you, and quite literally everything you say and do in your life. So if you're wondering why, on a conscious level, you want to improve your eating patterns, but for some reason you're not improving your eating patterns. Now, if you know on a conscious level that you want to open yourself up to love, you want to expand and grow and start a business, if you know on a conscious level you want to stop overeating because you want to lose weight, if you know on a conscious level that you want to open your heart and trust more in relationship, but for some reason you can't do any or all of these things, even though on a conscious level you want to, it's because you have a subconscious mind that has programming that is running under the surface level, which means you don't realize this programming is running and operating behind the scenes and dictating the way you are showing up in your life, in your relationships, in your business, in quite literally everything you do. And so even though you want all of those things, you can't achieve it because your subconscious mind is blocking you, because your subconscious mind does not feel that it is safe for you to have those things for whatever reason. Maybe you learned at a young age that love wasn't safe. You were burned. You went through trauma. You saw a terrible divorce between your parents. And so you saw as a really young child that it wasn't safe to love because you could get hurt. You could get burned. It could end badly. And because your subconscious has this one job, which is to keep you safe, it blocks you from being able to open yourself up to love, to trust in relationship, because that doesn't feel safe for you. You learned very early on in your life that it's not safe for you to trust. It's not safe for you to open your heart. You saw what that looks like, and hey, you don't want to feel that pain again. So your subconscious, in attempt to keep you safe, will cause you to self-sabotage in relationship, even if you want the relationship to work, because it believes that you're safer when you are not in a relationship. It's the same thing with your physical body. If for some reason it doesn't feel safe for you to lose weight because maybe you'll attract more attention, and it's uncomfortable for you to receive attention because you've received attention in the past to your body and it wasn't a good experience, or perhaps you've been through some level of physical abuse or sexual abuse, and because of that it doesn't feel safe for you to lose weight, to have attention on your body. And so your subconscious again wants to keep you safe. So your subconscious is going to make sure that you stay safe by making sure that you continue to overeat, or you do not lose weight, or your body composition doesn't change at all, through methods of self-sabotage, through overeating, through procrastination, through preventing you from exercising. The list goes on. The same thing goes with your business. If you saw your dreams get crushed, or you saw businesses fail when you were a child, perhaps from your parents or your dad or your mom, they constantly started things and didn't finish it, or they started a business and lost everything and everything failed, or perhaps it was even a family member or someone else in your life. And even though you want to start a business, your subconscious has these memories of it going wrong. And because your subconscious has these fears and memories of it going wrong, you unconsciously will self-sabotage because you don't want to face that fear. You do not want to face the reality of failure. You do not want to go through what you saw your parents go through, or the adult figures in your life go through when they failed at their businesses. And so because that's the lens by which you're looking at becoming an entrepreneur, you will cause yourself to self-sabotage. It's the same thing with putting yourself out there in business, putting your messaging out there, putting your marketing out there. You put yourself out there, but for some reason it doesn't feel safe to put yourself out there because you've put yourself out there in the past, perhaps as a child, and you got burned. You got made fun of. The feedback wasn't good. You failed. Something happened. Some negative experience happened that made you believe it's not safe for you to be seen, to put yourself out there, to have your message heard. And so these memories are unhealed subconscious wounds that are buried in your subconscious. And so when you're trying to start a business, you're not thinking, oh, well, I'm failing at this, or I'm self-sabotaging right now because of the memories from my childhood. Because these memories, these patterns are subconscious. They are unconscious, which means you don't have conscious awareness of these memories right now, because you are operating every day, all day, in your conscious waking state with your analytical mind. And so the subconscious mind is very much so working, but the subconscious mind is active and working behind the scenes 24/7, running the show of your life per the programming that is in your subconscious. So whatever you saw growing up, whatever you were told growing up, that becomes the programming in your subconscious. That becomes the lens by which you see the world and you show up in it, in literally every area of your life. There is no area of your life that is not part of this. Every area of your life is dictated by your subconscious. Every pattern you have, every habit you have, all of the ways that you are showing up is rooted in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of everything you do, which means only 5% of the time you are operating from your conscious mind. You are consciously choosing and deciding to say and do the things you're doing. So this subconscious mind of yours has immeasurable power over the way you are and the way you are showing up in your life every day. Now, the good news is whatever programming is in your subconscious, whether it's serving you or not serving you today, you can rewire it, you can reshape it, you can recode, and you can do this through the power of subconscious reprogramming. It's a very powerful tool, and honestly, every single human on this planet should be doing subconscious work, because the subconscious mind is operating behind the scenes and running 95% of everything you are saying and doing every day. So if there's something in your life that you don't like, or there's a pattern that you would like to rewire, there's a habit that you'd like to eliminate, If you're trying to eliminate this habit at the conscious level through willpower alone, unfortunately, it's not enough. And that's why you may find yourself doing the same habit over and over again, even though you don't want to. That's why you may find yourself in the same relationship over and over again, even though you want something more, you want something better, you want something different. It's why you stay stuck in the same patterns, even though you have a different vision for how you would like your life to live. It is because of the programming that is quite literally hardwired and embedded into your subconscious. So the subconscious mind is intuitive, it's emotional, it holds all the memories of your life. It is this deep feeling part of you that responds to energy, to emotion. And the conscious mind is analytical, it responds to willpower. It's the brain that you're using right now to listen to this episode. Your subconscious is your feeling mind. It's the part of you that responds to the feelings you feel every day. It is impacted by the feelings that you feel every day. So if you're wondering, well, how do I rewire my mind? How do I impact my mind? It has to do with your intuitive side, your feeling side, tapping into this feeling part of your mind and body. And so there is a purpose for the conscious mind, and there is a purpose for your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind and your subconscious mind are actually working together every day. You can think of your mind as a garden. Now, your subconscious mind is the fertile soil in the garden, and your conscious mind is the thoughts you're thinking every day. And your conscious mind is the gardener, planting seeds every day, which are the thoughts that you think every day, into the soil of your subconscious garden. And whatever your conscious mind is planting into the soil of your subconscious is what will expand and grow. So, again, the conscious mind is this gardener consciously thinking thoughts, consciously choosing the thoughts, and then planting them into the subconscious. So, if these thoughts are negative, are limiting beliefs, are not serving you, are self sabotaging thoughts, then that is what your subconscious is going to expand and grow and perpetuate every day in your reality. So, if you'd like to rewire your subconscious and shift or change quite literally anything in your reality, it starts with your conscious thoughts, the thoughts that you are thinking every single day, because those are the seeds that are being planted into your subconscious soil. And whatever you plant into your subconscious is what will expand and grow. Your subconscious is, again, the fertile ground of growth in your mind. It is your key to manifestation. If you'd like to manifest anything, a car, a relationship, a business, whatever it is, it starts with allowing your subconscious to believe that whatever it is that you want is safe and possible for you to create and have. So it's about creating this state of subconscious trust and subconscious safety in whatever it is that you want through the thoughts that you're thinking every day. Now, you may be wondering, well, my mind is a very wild place. My thoughts run wild and free. Half the time, you probably don't even realize the thoughts that you are thinking every day. You have thousands and thousands of thoughts that run through your brain every day. So, how do you start to gain control of those thoughts so that you can actually start planting the seeds of what you want into your subconscious in a very intentional way, instead of doing the opposite, instead of planting the seeds of what you don't want to keep perpetuating and creating in your life? Well, one of the best ways to start doing this is through self-hypnosis. Self-hypnosis is not a sleep state, it's not a blackout state. It's actually nothing like what you've probably seen or heard in movies or in magic shows. It's actually quite the opposite. It's not someone else taking control of your mind. It's you becoming hyper aware of your thoughts and feelings and intentionally programming your brain for the outcome you want. Quite literally, self hypnotizing yourself for the reality you want by planting the seeds of what you want into your subconscious mind so that they can expand and grow. Now, the word hypnosis has a lot of negative connotations, unfortunately, but I want you to rewire that belief system, because self hypnosis is the best mindset tool out there. It is the best tool that you could ever use to shift and change any reality in your life, not only because of how powerful it is, because you're able to utilize and tap into the power of your subconscious, but because of how fast you can create change on literally any topic or any area of your life because you are tapping into the subconscious. When you utilize your subconscious to shift or change your reality, you're going to see shifts and changes and results 10 times faster than you would see those changes, shifts, and results if you were just using willpower alone. For example, let's say you want to lose weight and you have this goal of you need to go to the gym, you need to work out, you need to eat healthy. You have this very disciplined, you have this very disciplined plan in mind. You know exactly what you're going to do, you know exactly how you're going to do it, you know the exact meals you're going to eat every day. You have everything planned out. You believe this is foolproof. There is no way this won't work. Now, you can do that, and in a few months, you may get where you want to go, or maybe even a year, and it will take that long because you're going to self sabotage along the way. You're going to miss days at the gym. You're going to have days where you don't eat healthy. You're going to have slip ups. You're going to have setbacks. And the reason why this is because you haven't gotten to the root of why you have the weight on you to begin with. And so when we tap into the subconscious mind, we're actually able to skip through all that. Of course, you're still going to eat healthy. You're still going to work out. You're still going to take care of yourself in all of the best ways because you should be doing that regardless. But when you get to the root of why you're not losing weight on a deeper level, on a subconscious level, on an emotional level, that's when the weight is going to naturally fall off on its own. That's when your body is going to naturally fall into the physical state that it wants to be in, that it's meant to be in. A fitter, healthier, whole state when you heal. So you are skipping through all of the willpower focused actions and you're actually getting to the root of why the problem exists and healing it, setting yourself free of it once and for all. Versus, again, you can get to a goal through willpower, through taking action. In fact, again, like I said, you should always be taking action and you should always be taking care of yourself, no matter if you have a goal to lose weight or not. You should always be eating healthy. You should always be putting the highest quality whole foods in your body, drinking water, moving your body every day. These are things that you should always be doing. You shouldn't just be doing them because you want to look better or you want to lose weight. You should do it because you deserve to feel good and you deserve to take care of this holy temple that is your physical body. Now, when you get to the root of why you have the weight on you or why you are unhealthy, whatever it is for you, then you are going to naturally get to where you want to go, get to your goal 10 times faster because you got to the root. You got to the root and you were able to actually heal at the deepest level of your being. You're making space, you're rewiring the reality, and you are creating a new identity for yourself. This is a huge piece of this when it comes to the subconscious. Let's continue with this example of weight loss. Many people aren't able to lose weight because they are operating from a mindset of that old identity. They are operating from an identity that tells them that they are fat or they can't lose weight. They have never been able to lose weight. Their whole family is like this. It's really hard to lose weight. You are operating from an overweight identity. That identity will speak those thoughts to you. That overweight identity will tell you you're never going to lose weight. That overweight identity will tell you you don't need to go to the gym today. You can go tomorrow. You can start over tomorrow. You can eat whatever you want today because who cares? Go to McDonald's, go do this, go do that. But the fit, healthy identity of you will tell you eat healthy to feel good. Will tell you go to the gym and move your body. You'll feel better afterwards. That healthy identity is going to tell you that you're on your way to your goals, that you're worthy of this, that you're deserving of this, that you're capable of this. And so when we are operating from the old identity, that version of ourselves that we want to shift and change, we are stuck in a cycle with that identity. So to actually become that new version of yourself, you have to take on the identity of that version of yourself. So think about, what would you like to shift? What would you like to change? Now think about the thoughts that that old identity has, and think about what thoughts that new identity would have, what thoughts that new identity would be operating from, would be speaking to yourself every day. And through self hypnosis, through the power of this deep subconscious rewiring work, you can actually rewire your subconscious to operate as that new identity. So we're not just manifesting new realities, we are rewiring a new identity into your state of being for lasting longevity in the changes that you want to make. These are not quick fixes. These are lasting changes. This is longevity, like I said, so that you're not just making a shift, making a change, losing 5 pounds. You're actually shifting identities and becoming the identity of someone who is fit, who feels fit, who thinks fit thoughts, who makes fit decisions. And the thoughts of that old identity don't even exist anymore. This is really powerful work, and it can be used quite literally in every area of your life to create the relationship you want, to create the amount of money that you'd like to see in your bank account, to create the business that you'd like to operate in your life, to create the job that you'd like to manifest. Whatever it is you want, it can be created by shifting identity. It can be created by recoding your subconscious to believe that you are that version of yourself. This is the power of the subconscious mind. And the conscious mind, again, works together with the subconscious to make this happen. But without the subconscious work, you're stuck in the loop. You're stuck in the loop of this old identity. You're stuck with the willful action taking of the conscious mind, which again is great, works, but takes a lot longer, doesn't feel as good, and often brings you right back to where you started because you're not getting to the root of why you are the way you are. So if you really want to make lasting change in your reality, it's extremely important that you start working on your subconscious. You become more aware of the programming that is in your subconscious mind, the reality that is actually running your life behind the scenes without you even realizing it. It's unconsciously happening. And again, the subconscious mind doesn't turn off. It is active and listening and working 24/7. Your conscious mind takes a nap when you sleep. A subconscious mind never takes a nap. Your subconscious mind can absorb information even when you are asleep. It is hearing the energy and the sounds and the vibrations that are happening around you 24/7. So this is why it's powerful to listen to subconscious activations and self-hypnosis audios, even if you fall asleep. I have a lot of clients who do the rewired meditations and they're like, I fell asleep. I was so relaxed. Did it even work? Yes, even if you fall asleep, self-hypnosis is working because your subconscious mind did not fall asleep. Your subconscious mind is absorbing everything in that audio, even while you're relaxing and taking a little nap. And often if you're falling asleep, it's because you're exhausted and you needed some rest. So allow yourself to take it. So this is extremely, extremely powerful work. This is a topic that we will have many, many episodes on because it's a very vast, deep topic. The subconscious mind is the most powerful, game-changing tool that you have access to in your life. And because you've listened to this episode, you now have a really great starting point on how you can get started in harnessing the power of your subconscious mind. And one of the best ways, again, is to start listening to the Rewired meditations. These are self-hypnosis audios and subconscious activations that are going to help you tap into the power of your subconscious mind, cut through the noise of your conscious mind. Now, the conscious mind is also kind of like a gatekeeper to your subconscious mind. And one of the only ways to get to the subconscious is through this state of deep relaxation. So you're probably wondering, well, why can't I access my subconscious? How come I don't know what's in there? It's because your subconscious is protected and blocked by the conscious mind, by all of the thoughts, all of the beliefs, all of the to-dos, all of the roles and hats that you wear every day. are blocking you from being able to access your subconscious. And so through these meditation audios, you're allowing your conscious mind to take a rest. And when the conscious mind takes a rest, takes a nap, relaxes, right? It's a state of relaxation. So the conscious mind just goes blank, just relaxes, and you are hyper aware to what is in your subconscious. You're like, oh, hey, I didn't know that memory was still affecting me. I didn't know that trauma wasn't fully healed. Hey, I didn't know that belief system was actually showing up in my business, was actually showing up in my relationship. So it's not a state of sleep, it's a state of awareness, of awakening. This work is an awakening to your true self, to the deepest part of you that you cannot access in your normal conscious waking state because your mind is so busy and you have thousands and thousands of thoughts running through your brain every day. And because of that, it's really hard to access the subconscious without listening to a meditation that helps you relax, right? We're stressed, we're anxious, we're busy. And so in that state, you can't access your subconscious. It's quite literally impossible. You're not going to be able to tap into your subconscious while you're driving your car, or you're just, moving through life, or you're working, or you're busy, or you're doing all your things and you're juggling everything. You have to relax. And when you're in this state of relaxation, you're able to feel into that feeling mind that I talked about at the very beginning of this episode. This feeling state, this state of awakening, of awareness, of self-realization of the subconscious mind. But we have to allow that conscious mind of yours to just take a break, to stop thinking, to relax a little bit. And when your conscious mind is able to relax and just take a walk, just get out of the way for a little bit, then you can access that truer, deeper part of you, the part of you that you need the most. And you can gain awareness around what is in your subconscious, and you can also program it to operate the exact way that you would like it to operate to help you create the life that you want to create in any area of your life. And so if you would like to get started on your subconscious reprogramming journey, definitely grab access to the Rewired meditations that I've created in the notes below. There's over 50 recordings on quite literally every subject: inner child healing, stress relief, eliminate procrastination, sleep better, eliminate anxiety, increase your self-trust, increase your self-love, eliminate perfectionism, eliminate burnout, get grounded. You name it, there is an audio on there to help you with it. Money mindset, manifestation, the list goes on. So whatever it is that you're focused on right now, there is an audio recording for you to help you start tapping into that and creating it using the power of your subconscious mind. So you can grab access to the Rewired meditations linked in the notes below, and make sure you subscribe and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode along this incredible journey. And I'll see you next time.